I pounded on a farmhouse looking for a place to stay. I was mighty tired. I'd come a long way. I said, hey in there, is there anybody home? I was standing on a step, feeling most alone. When out comes this farmer, he must have thought that I was nuts. He immediately looked at me and stuck a gun into my guts. Well, I fell down into my bended knees. I said, I did, farmers don't shoot me, please. He cocked his rifle and began to shout, you that traveling salesman that I have heard about. I said, oh no, I'm a doctor and it's true. I'm a clean-cut kid and I've been to college too. Well, in comes his daughter whose name was Rita. She looked like she stepped out of La Dolce Vita. I knew I had a cool with her dad, so I told him what a nice pretty farm he had. He said, what do doctors know about farms, pray tell? I said, I was born at the bottom of a wishing well. Well, by the dirt beneath my nails, I guess he knew I wouldn't lie. He said, you look kind of tired. He said it kind of sly. I said, oh yeah, 10,000 miles today I drove. He said, I got a bit here underneath the stove. Just one condition, you can go to sleep right now, but you don't touch my daughter, and in the morning milk the cow. Well, I was sleeping like a rat when I heard something jerking. There stood Rita looking just like Tony Perkins. She said, would you like to take a shower? I'll show you to the door. I said, oh no, I've been through this movie before. Well, I knew I had a split, but I did not know how. And then she said, would you like to take that shower now? Well, I know I couldn't leave unless the old man chased me out, 'cause I already promised that I'd milk his cow. I had to think of something to strike him very weird, so I said, I like Fidel Castro and his beard. Rita looked offended, but she got out of the way as he came charging down the stairs saying, what's that I heard you say? I said, I like Fidel Castro, I think you heard me right. And I ducked as he swung at me with all his might. Rita mumbled something about her mother on the hill as his fist had hit the icebox. He said he's gonna kill me if I don't get out the door in 2 seconds flat. You unpatriotic rotten doctor, come here rat. Well, he threw a Reader's Digest at my head and I did run. I did a somersault as I seen him get his gun. And I crashed through the window at 100 miles an hour and landed fully blast in his garden flowers. Rita said come back as he started to load. The sun was coming up and I was running down the road. Well, I don't figure I'll be back there for a spell, even though Rita moved away and got a job in Elm Hotel. He still looks for me, constant on the sly. He said he wants to turn me in to the FBI. Me, I romp and stomp, thankful as I romp. Without the freedom of speech, I might be in a swamp.